Hey, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will understand about the spike of the testosterone, how to spike the testosterone, basically for the growth of the muscle and even look like a more masculine. So let's understand about that, how to spike the testosterone. So basically, is the testosterone spike can be possible due to the insulin buffering. How? Basically, whenever the insulin will buffer, so in this way, whenever you will not intake the sugar, refined sugar, so in this way, whenever you will not intake that refined sugar, in this way, the insulin will buffer. And also whenever you will be fast, so also the insulin will stop to spike. And ketogenic diet also buffer the insulin. Remember that things. And exercise, which that is very important for the muscle growth. So exercise should be must for the spike of the testosterone. How it is possible, let's understand about that. Basically, the exercise improve the insulin sensitivity, number one thing, which that is important. And the number two thing is the ketogenic diet, which basically buffer the insulin. In this way, the exercise will improve the insulin sensitivity. With the low level of the insulin, your body will function properly and consume the sugar in the muscle and brain for normal function. But in this way, the internal process through lipolysis, the breakdown of the fat to produce more triglyceride as well as free fatty acid, and that free fatty acid go into the liver to produce more glucose is known as the gluconeogenesis, the new process of the production of glucose. So in this way, the glucose will rise in the blood. Remember about that thing. And that glucose will be consumed into the brain and consumed for the muscle growth and the muscle movement. Basically the muscle provide the energy. So anyhow, this is the important. In this way, basically the fasting also trigger the gluconeogenesis. It doesn't mean you are not intaking the sugar but your body is not producing, but your body produce the glucose for normal level for the blood circulatory system, because the normal level will maintain. So in this way, basically remember about that, the testosterone production will increase due to the fasting, exercise and ketogenic diet. So let's understand about first the exercise. So whenever you will exercise, so during the recovery time, the growth hormone will increase. That growth hormone basically will target to the liver to produce more insulin like growth factor 1 and also produce the more growth factors for growth of the muscle. But also in growth hormone also target to the fat, the adipose tissue, which that is store the fat, and that target to lipolysis. The lipo mean the fat and the lysis mean the breakdown. So the breakdown of the fat will increase and that free fatty acid will produce and enter into the blood, go into the liver to produce more cholesterol, and that cholesterol basically go into the Leydig cell of the testes for the male to produce more testosterone. In this way, the basically is the exercise which that boosts the testosterone during the recovery time, because the growth hormone will improve. So you should focus on the growth hormone production for increase the testosterone. So ultimately the growth hormone will produce more to produce more testosterone, because the growth hormone is too much important. In this way, the injury of the muscle also trigger and boost of the testosterone for normal function, and in this way the more synthesis of the actin and myosin protein and the function of the myosatellite cell increase. In this way, the proliferation and the differentiation of the myosatellite cell will increase, will lead to thickness of the muscle. But the fasting also trigger the growth hormone due to the buffering of the insulin. So remember about that. Basically, the insulin when buffered, so the growth hormone will increase, because both are anabolic, but the alternate form of the insulin is the growth hormone, but the function of the growth hormone is different. Growth hormone will grow while the insulin will store the material like the amino acid, the fat and the glucose. So anyhow, into the cell. So anyhow, in this way, the growth hormone will increase due to the fasting to directly increase the testosterone by the production of more cholesterol by same mechanism, the lipolysis. So because the growth hormone also trigger the lipolysis, and the ketogenic diet also buffer the insulin, and in this way the growth hormone again basically increase, and in this way the production of more testosterone to grow muscle. So in this way you can grow your muscle. I hope you make sense about that. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next video. For this time, bye. Allah Hafiz.